One.
You're listening to The Voice 17104.com.
All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the show. It's the show. Oh my God. It's the show. It's the show. Here we go. Here we go. Hit it. Boom. Ha-ha. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is happening? What is happening? The Harrisburg, United States, Brooklyn, D.C. All y'all guys, I'm in the house. And you know how we start the show. I can't control what happens on the streets of New York, D.C., Baltimore, or Chicago, but I can always control what happens right here on Kenny's Corner. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. We got a good show lined up for you. We're going to talk about some things. We always, go global, then we go locally. We do that. We got a little thing about everything. So the local thing is, there's been some car scamming going on. There's been some car scamming going on. And we're going to talk about it. And I also want to talk about America. What is your problem? What is your problem? Now, for the scamming, we got a guest not here, but it's coming in. Or not coming in, but it's going to call in. And we're going to try to expose some things, what's going on. But I do have a special guest. I've been knowing this young man ever since he was knee-high to a grape. I've been knowing him all his life. Micheal C. of the podcast, TheSkyboxx, with 2 X's. You know what I mean? So I want you to go in there and like and subscribe. Like and subscribe on TheSkyboxx, 2X. All right. So, how are you doing, Mike?
What's good with you guys? You know what it is. I'm good. I'm proud to be here in Kenny's Corner, man.
Come on now.
Proud to be here in Kenny's Corner. How you been, fella?
I'm doing all right. Man. I'm glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. You wanted to share your what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Share your insight.
Yes.
Man. Hey, big sis. What's up, Lace? We're going to get into some things. I'm going to let a few people just come on, start getting on. And we want to talk about America. What is your problem? That is going to be the name of this segment right here. America, what is your problem? I'm getting tired of you, America. I'm getting tired of America. Oh, man, I like living here. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to go nowhere else, but I'm tired of America and how they act. Hey, Mama Rose, what's happening, Mama Rose? You stay tuned. We getting ready to get into it, Mama Rose. We getting ready to get into it. Just come on.
Let's go get it.
Now,
let's go get it.
First of all, hey, Mike.
Let's go.
How do you spell America?
I don't know about your America, but my America is MAMERIKKKA. That's how it is. That's how we should spell America right now. And it's a daggone shame. It's a daggone shame.
Why is there such an uproar about a black Ariel, a black Disney character?
And that's a daggone shame that it gets to that point to where literally we're trying to turn around this culture. And I looked at that Black Ariel. That's a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah.
But then you turn around and then you see they're not called. There's another movie called Mermaid. Like y'all could have done that years ago.
But the spoiledness. I think Disney. Now my sister's a big Disney person, and I think Disney started making their first movie or something was in 1932. Barb, if I'm wrong in that, just look it up for me real quick.
Right, please correct.
But it's around 1932. But see, here's the thing on Kenny's Corner. You ain't even got to be politically correct. This is the corner.
Right.
I talk about what I want to talk about on the corner.
I know that's right.
I'll make a date up. I don't care. Nobody's gonna check me on my own corner. Hey, what you talking about? Hey, Carla. So Ariel, I think this 1932. There wasn't a black character introduced to Disney until 1970. So, I'm great at math. 32, 42, 52, 62. Okay. All right. Somewhere around 40 years, something like that. Maybe 50 years. I don't know. But anyway, the point I'm making is y'all had all them years to get all them white characters in there.
Now
we get one black character, the Little Mermaid.
And everybody goes awry.
And she under the water. Ain't like they see her all the time.
All she wanted to be is part of this world. That's all. That's all she wanted. That's all she wanted. That's all she wanted, man.
Great. Hey, Benzina, listen, what's this? Okay. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1937. See, what y'all didn't realize is that I have a producer.
Yeah, it is.
And it's my sister. Listen, first of all, I want to apologize, y'all, for last week. I was in a lot of pain. My back was hurting. I had very low energy. I just couldn't bring it to y'all. But my back is feeling good right now.
And you brought the source of life over.
You know what I mean? And I brought the source of life with me. So I'm hyped. Hey, what's up, cuz? The mermaid is related to my grandson. Okay. Huh? Oh, you got to explain that. Okay, down there, 1934. Thank you, Don. He ordered. Oh, 85 years ago. Yes, I'm glad I feel better. So 85 years ago. And now we get a black character. And you know what?
That's crazy.
You know what? Come on, America. Come on. What is really the problem? I mean, you already had the world convinced for a bunch of years that Jesus was white with blonde hair and blue eyes. Y'all did a good job at that. Because we all thought that. He's in all the Bibles. Y'all got that. They on all the stained glass churches. Y'all got that, America. Y'all did that. You bamboozled. But it's over. Mermaids. So you know what that's telling me? If y'all lied about a white Jesus, then y'all lied about a white mermaid. It's Kenny's Corner. So from now on, all mermaids are black.
Oh, Kenny's Corner.
That's it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, but listen, we got piranha mermaids. We got shark mermaids. We got dolphin mermaids.
Seahorse mermaids.
We got seahorses mermaids. Hold up, my cousin Wade said we're going to have to fact check this show. Yes, Little Wade.
Everything mermaid.
Little Wade, get your facts out. But don't run it through the computer, Little Wade. Run it through Kenny's Corner.
There it is.
You got to ask me if it's true, and I'll let you know if it ain't.
There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
Kenny's Corner. Oh, little way, you crazy. So listen here. Before we get into the Skyboxx with 2 X's. I like that. With 2 X's. Dontel Latham. I know you on the line. There has been some, hey, listen here now. Don't be having a conversation with our own cousins. You know what? Y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all do what y'all want to do. But Dontel, I need you. Oh, you mean that the stereotype that blacks can't swim is broken? It is broken.
No, it's not. No,
it's broken.
It's definitely broken.
Our mermaids
definitely broken.
can swim.
I can swim.
Now.
I know I can swim.
Now. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand why or how the mermaid keeps her hair immaculate. Because, you know, sisters don't play that. Man, we ain't going to put my hair in the water now. Our mermaids swim on top of our mermaids swim on top of the water with a cap on. But they're going to leave us alone. I can tell you that right now. But we got a call-in number of 717-889-7181. 717-889-7181. We got some scamming going on, and I want to hear from Dontel Latham. 717-889-7181. We are going to get into the juicy of the juicy. We get ready to run it down. As soon as he calls in, it is on and popping. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So anytime you want to call in, Dontel, before we go into the next subject of this mermaid and get deeper into this, give us a call, man. But if you don't feel like calling right now, then we'll get it going. So now listen. We have been bamboozled, run amok the entire time. We are meant to believe that the Europeans came across on boats and brought us over. Oh, we got a call.
Go ahead, caller. You're on live on Kenny's Corner. Go ahead, Don.
This is Dontel. How you guys doing tonight?
Hey, Dontel, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I know your spirits is a little low. But we are getting ready to. What happened to the sound? Benzina, can you hear me now, B? Please tell me you can hear me now, B. We are going to get into some exposing of some folks. And there is a car dealership that has some unscrupulous practices. I don't even know if I said that word right. Unscrupulous. Oh, we can hear you. Okay. Unscrupulous. Well, it's Kenny's Corner. Them jokers is tripping. How about that? How about that? So, Dontel, what happened?
Okay, I bought a car from him August 19th. I was approved that everything was good to go. He called me August 31st. And he said, hey, we need to call, can you come in the office? I'm like, sure, no problem. I'm thinking it's been a week and a half. Maybe I forgot to sign some paperwork, something like that. When I get there, he says, we're going to have to, the bank wants to repo your car because we couldn't verify your employment. I'm like, well, I gave you guys pay stubs. How can you verify my employment? So I called the bank myself. The bank said they don't know the bank don't even know who I am.
Now
they have no information on me.
Now stop right there. Stop right there. America. He gave up pay stubs. They said they waiting
$2,500 down
and $2,500 down. Everything he had to get this vehicle to get back and forth to work. Then they said the bank needed this, that, and the third. He contacts the bank, and the bank doesn't even know who he is. There is no paperwork going to the bank. Now, I don't want to call the man's name. I don't. What'd you say?
Brandon
Oh, Brandon Stern. Oh, that's his name?
He's a neighborhood salesman.
Oh, Brandon Stern, the neighborhood salesman. I don't know. I ain't gonna even call out the car dealership, but I do know this.
4-Star Auto, 3439 Walnut Street.
Is that the one across from the Apple Bar?
Right across from the Apple.
Wow. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want a car, go somewhere else. Go somewhere else.
It ain't it.
Benzina said they only do that in Harrisburg. Yeah, they real wrong for that. Yes, they are. Don Taylor's fighting back. Don Taylor's on every media stream he can think of. And then he said, I'm going to Kenny's Corner because Kenny's Corner going to tear it up. Kenny's Corner going to tear it up. So Don Taylor, didn't they try to offer you your money back after the gig was up?
After he scammed me and he realized I'm following legal suit or whatever, he tells me, wow, I was trying to get you your car back, but okay. So I said that, he said the bank, his exact word was, call me. The bank said all you need is cancel check and you can have your car back. So I called him. How does the bank inquire about somebody who they don't know about? I'm on the phone with the bank as we speak. I was talking to the bank. How is the bank questioning you about me? And they're telling me they don't even know me. They have no information on me. I just like that was my rent money and everything.
And you know what? It's funny how when people are wrong, their only response is, wow. You gonna do that?
Like that.
Okay. What? We get ready to run him in the dirt. So Dontel, on a rating of 1 to 10, what should we give this? What should we give him?
A 0. They didn't even make a scale for. They didn't even make a scale for him yet.
Good God.
That still hasn't even been invented yet.
Wow. Good God.
He's the worst salesman. Do not go to him. He's going to take your money. He's not going to make nothing work. He's a crook. He's a con artist. He was with that dealership on her street. They got shut down for selling over $300,000. He was working there. He went to another dealership scamming. His whole act is scamming.
He's going in. He's going in. He's going in.
He is going in.
They trying to cover up their mess now. That dealer is exposed. Yes, Benzina, it is exposed. I just can't remember the dealer's name or the guy.
Brandon Stern, 4-Star Auto, 3439 Walnut Street, across from the Apple Bar.
Kill that! Oh, that's right, Wade said, air them out, air them out.
I mean, not right. The whole room, spraying the whole room.
Oh, God.
I'm a reasonable person. I would have even been okay with Dante. I wasn't able to make it work. You had the car for 2 days. We're going to take a month's payment and give you the difference back. So I said, where's my down deposit? He tells me a restocking fee. I Googled a restocking fee because I've never heard of it. The definition of a restocking fee is if you try to return something, they still have to charge you a restocking fee because you had it. I'm not returning anything. You took my car back, and a restocking fee is only a percentage, which is 15%, which would have been $600. Oh, after, how are you charging me a restocking fee? What's the price? He said a restocking fee is your hold down deposit. I said that makes no sense.
That makes no sense.
Makes no sense. Oh my God.
Well, Dontel,
he's exposed.
We're gonna follow. He has been. I wish I had a big sign that went across the screen and said, "He has been, boom, exposed."
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, have a good one, man. Now, let's get back to Ariel. Got Joe Robinson watching, listening. What is up with America? Why can't they accept that we have a black mermaid? She said, yep, Lil Wayne, he did attack the General's office. He's on that. He said, oh, wow, that seems hard to believe. He took the deposit. I know, Jones. I know, Jonesy. I know, but people would do whatever they want to do. Mama Rose said, Miss Nelly says, I paid for a warranty from a known warranty company seen on TV that fixed our motor's transmission. And like my motor, what did she say? Ooh, it cost me $4,441.
Oh,
bait and switch practice. Wow. Man, we got some scammers out here.
Talk about go get the money. Go get the money.
we got these phone scammers,
credit card
scammers. Do you realize that they made, what was it, over like $10 billion last year off of scamming?
Yo, did you see that on Netflix?
Oh, man, that's ridiculous.
And it was so intricate.
That's ridiculous.
It's so intricate. Man.
Listen. They scammed my credit card, man. They scammed my credit card and they tried to take all my money out. And once they got all the information, they put $30 in there for me. They put $30 in there for me. He said, this brother gonna need some gas money or something.
They did that to me in college. Well, guy that did that to me in college, literally, we had the same name. He literally scammed me, and I mean, he racked up about $1,200 on me.
Yeah, you rack up $1,200 on me. You good? You done made up some stuff. you get $12,000 on me. You have to use your own credit. He said those people need to be all exposed, all the time, every time. That's right. It ain't no sense of us holding that back. Yeah, whatever, man. That's just ridiculous. People work hard for their money out here.
Right.
They work hard.
Sure.
Yeah, hello, Miss Donald. But you know what? Is America, sometimes I think we have advanced so far because they give us that illusion that we have advanced so far. And we've come such a long way. In a lot of ways, we have come a long way. But for people to be that outraged for a Black mermaid is ridiculous. What is the bottom line? I mean, we know racism is the root of it.
Mm-hmm.
We know that.
Mm-hmm.
But why are they so upset? Why did they hold Ariel at such a high regard?
You want to know why?
Why?
Because when you look at let's look at our kids, our youth. When we were young, we looked at Ariel as the white girl, right?
Yeah.
Now we're going to the future. We're actually turning it to where now the youth is looking at
Ariel as a
black girl. Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
You're now 40 years older, 50 years older. Do you want your child to look at that look at that girl like you viewed Ariel?
Yeah, but it's a cartoon.
But again,
that's
cartoon.
A cartoon.
They look at that cartoon will be instilled in your brain.
Well, not
forever.
Anymore. Well, not anymore.
Oh no, Ariel will be looked at me as a black and white. I don't
even care.
I don't care.
Yeah, we bring the Black Jesus back and all that, man.
Yeah,
we bring everything back. Everything back black. Everything. Superman was black.
Everything.
Yeah. Superman is black. You know what I mean? If they can tell us that, we can tell. Lord help us if there's a black Snow White will be black. You know what I mean? Her role will be a little different, but she's still gonna be black.
Hey, they had Cinderella.
All of Cinderella gonna be black.
She was
black. They played it in the movies. Yeah, but we're gonna call her Spinderella because she's gonna be a DJ. Listen, everything black. They're gonna hate this. Everything black. First president. Hey, we had a black president before George Washington. we've actually had 3 presidents before George Washington. Yeah, fact check that. Y'all want to look something up? Look something up. Presidents before George Washington. That's right.
I'm going to even look that one
up.
Look
that up. Look that up. I'm trying to tell you something. We created everything.
Kenny Corner bringing in the knowledge.
That's what we're bringing the knowledge. But this ain't all about Ariel. This ain't all about. Oh, Lil Wayne said facts. Come on, Lil Wayne. Come on. Come on.
Quarantine Smooth, what up?
Lil Wayne went to Shippensburg University and he pledged Sigma, I don't know, Smurf by a Kappa or something. Smurfs. And y'all Smurfs, Lil Wayne? That's what
yeah. Sigma.
Okay,
just Sigma. Just say Sigma.
Oh, Sigma Smurfs. Sigma Smurfs?
No, just Sigma.
Oh, just Sigma. Okay,
Sigma.
all right.
He don't play no games with that.
He don't play no games with that. So listen, here's the thing. Tony, I have to go now. I'm enjoying the show. All right, Tony. I'm gonna talk to you though, girl. I'm gonna get with you. So listen here. First of all, I also want to shout out to my friend Tressa Reynolds. It's her birthday. She turned the big 5-0, and
let me get a quick shout out. My guy T. Lamarck, you already know who you are, guy. Okay. Happy birthday, fella.
Happy birthday. Wayne Johnson says Phi Beta Sigma. Get it right. I know that. I know hold that. Hold up. I'm gonna make it personal. Watch this. I know that's right, Lila. So listen. Two X's. The Skyboxx. Right. Man, tell me about the Skyboxx.
Well, let's get into it. Skyboxx right now, we're on our 5th season. We're on Rise Above. We're going to talk. This season is going to be a very special season. Something new, different. I have a new producer, camera guy, all that stuff. I mean, there's a lot of new stuff that's going on, but we're gearing towards education with the youth this way. Because when it comes down to it, when you talk to a lot of the youth, a lot of them always talk about how they want to be rappers, football players, not baseball, but basketball players. But I want to bring a new aspect to this, is showing that there's different ways to getting out. I've had doctors on, I've had inspirational speakers. I had one man that was pretty much like, I think he was a top 100 inspirational men in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So, I mean, it's almost to the point we just got to find different ways on how we need to spread this to the youth. Like, you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you could even be a teacher. There's different ways that you can impact this world by just sports. And I mean, if you look at sports, you want to be a football player and a basketball player, you only going to be there for about 2 to maybe 4 years.
Well, let's get into this. I understand that you can't run everything through sports.
Correct.
Gotcha. I also understand that everybody, no matter what they think they can do, ain't gonna be a doctor. Everybody ain't gonna be a lawyer. There are so many things that we could be training our children to do right now to make a successful life. And to me, I think, hey, Sonia, and to me, I think it's a grander scheme. There's no more art programs in the schools. No more Votex.
There are, but they're all.
I'm talking about in a global inner city suite.
Oh, I'll give you the reason. I'll give you the 100% why we're where we are. Very easy and simple. It's 2 words.
What is that?
Financial literacy.
Financial literacy. I don't understand that. Explain that to me.
When it comes down to it, we don't hear about investing, tax breaks. Time you learn about it, you're in your 30s and your 40s. You've already accumulated so much debt in in college, and now you're trying to go fight to get a good job, and everything's going on with inflation now. It gets to the point now, this is the time where we need to be financially literate to be able to get out of this rut that we're in right now.
Yeah. You're right. But before we get there, though, before we get there, when you quit teaching kids how to use a screwdriver,
oh, you got a problem.
A hammer.
You got a problem. The trades.
The trades run America.
Does it?
Yes.
Technology runs America.
Listen, before they get into that build, before the technology get in that building,
you got to build it.
Somebody got to build it.
That's the truth.
Let me tell you something, man. Listen, man, laborers, you can teach people, but they're not teaching. They're not. They're just not. There's so many more things. Now, right now, in this economy right now, you can get a job anywhere.
Right.
If somebody says that they can't get a job right now, then they are looking with their eyes shut.
Shoot, you can get a $15 an hour by flipping daggone burgers.
Listen,
right,
you can get a job anywhere you want to right now. But I was talking to a young lady in my Uber, 16 years old. 16 years old. And she said there are so many jobs that they have made a prerequisite that you have to have a degree, and anybody can learn how to do some of them jobs. Wayne said they lazy as hell. You're right. Anybody can do some of these jobs. You trying to tell me you can't teach me how to run a camera at a news station? You trying to tell me that I have to go to school with a communications major, $60,000 in debt, 4 years out of my life, and that can't be taught?
It can be taught if you know who that, if you have who.
No. I'm not even talking about if I know somebody. You trying to tell me that you've made the standard so high in America that I can't go and get taught that? I fill out the application, I want to be a cameraman. I can't get taught that?
You got a point. You got a good point.
I mean,
but then if you get, but you got to have that person's you got to see that drive in a person. Like, that's just like this. No. That's just like this. I got taught podcasting during the pandemic. I said to myself, and I've heard it many times, if you did not learn something in this pandemic about yourself, you set yourself up back 5 years.
Yeah, but how many times you been on a job and your supervisor got a degree and a master's degree and you look at them like, how'd you get this job?
All the time.
All the time. Because all you got to do is get taught. Listen, when you go to college, you don't go to college and learn how to be a manager.
No.
They don't teach you how to be a supervisor.
No.
They don't do none of that. But they will take all your money.
Easy.
They will put you in debt.
Yep.
It's time to learn some trades. Patricia Robinson, I had her on the show, and Patricia Robinson teaches kids trades.
Mm-hmm.
She teaches them how to measure, how to cut, how to use a drill, screwdriver and a hammer, when to use it, why to use it. She has taken the initiative that the schools have taken out.
And what did they add in?
Oh, they nothing. They just keep taking away.
No. They added more.
They just keep taking away.
No, we're gonna put in math. We're gonna put in.
Oh no, math's always gonna stay there.
Put science. We're gonna put.
They take it away.
STEM. They got a thing called STEM now.
They take the culture out of schools.
I agree.
There's no more. There's no concert choir.
No home ec.
There's no home ec.
There's no wood shop classes.
No wood shop. No salons. No auto mechanics.
Nope.
Are you serious?
No welders.
Cars break down every day. You can't teach somebody that. Some of my best mechanics learn from somebody else. not
Right.
by going to school.
That's right. That's true.
So what can our kids do? Hank Green, it's been taken out. They are taught tech because it's about the money grab now. Yeah.
That is true. I mean,
but you can't move America
without building the building.
You can't move America without laborers.
I agree.
I'm sorry.
But it is getting to that point that, let's say that there's a lot more millionaires that are literally just at a click of a button.
They are. But there's a lot more millionaires, but whatever a lot more millionaires, we can triple that with people who don't know how to do nothing.
But you understand what they do? All they do is just go, hey, I go to you and tell you, all right, well, if you're going to build it, I give you the money to build it. You're going to build it. So but
it's not happening. I'm saying, but how can I build it if I don't know?
I go to someone that does know.
They're not teaching. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not teaching. They're requiring you to go somewhere else, spend a bunch of money, then come back.
Right.
And then I'll teach you.
Right. Okay.
He said labor is the thing of the past. Hank, I have to disagree.
What are you saying?
I have to disagree, because if laborers were the thing of the past, why is there a courthouse going up on 6th and Riley?
That's what that is? I was wondering what
right now.
I was wondering what that was.
A federal courthouse is going up on 6th and Riley. Laborers is not a thing of the past. But when you do look at the laborers' jobs, how many of us do you see? And that's the problem.
Right. All right.
Because they're taking the time to hire them and teach them.
Right.
Come on now, we gotta wake up. Don't get them thinking about, it's just the tech world. This tech world, we got
It is the tech world.
I'm not saying it's not a tech world, but you can't have. Okay, then let's take the laborers out and then just a tech world. What we gonna do?
I can make money off the computer.
You can, but everybody's not. Right. We got a whole world out here.
It's to the point now.
No, it's not.
You're trying to tell me I can put my 5-year-old son could sit there and get on my phone and go through it with no problem.
Is, if everybody could do it, then they would be. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
So all I'm saying is, it may be a tech world, but you're gonna need laborers.
I don't get me wrong. I agree what you're saying.
Listen,
but it sounds like you're not agreeing with what I'm saying.
I am agreeing, but you can't discount the labor.
Oh, I'm not at all. Like I said before, you said, what can you do with a company? You can't, if you don't have the foundation, you can't build the building.
So here we go. Hank Green said it. Very true. But laborers is gifted to others, not us. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I agree with that.
That's the point I'm trying to make, is that there are plenty of things that we can do for our young people to make great livings. Plumbers, electricians, all of that. All that.
HVAC workers, all that.
But can you teach us? Can you give us the opportunity? Case in point.
Can you give us the opportunity? But
your car, and Tracy said your car needs brakes. Right.
I agree.
Yeah. So listen, case in point. I was Ubering a man, white guy. He graduated in 1983. From Trinity. Right. I graduated from 1984 at Harrisburg.
All right.
I went to Norfolk State.
Okay.
He got a job in the bank. And they taught him everything in the bank. And now he's over like a whole southeast region of Pennsylvania.
But that is...
Now listen to me.
All right, I'm listening.
When do we get that opportunity to go into a bank and they teach us everything?
That doesn't happen.
And that's all I'm saying.
But here's something.
This guy is making, he is over, it's funny.
I'm gonna throw something at
you. He is over all the accountants.
I'm gonna throw you something.
Well, listen to me.
All right, I'm listening.
He is over all of the accountants. He's not an accountant. doesn't even have a college degree.
Right.
But when we come along, that's the stipulation. You have to have a college degree.
We've always been behind the 8 ball, or we've always had stuff that obstacles put in front of us. Seen a cartoon literally showing a white guy sitting there running to the finish line. It is a straight line. You got a black girl that's running to the finish line. There's bombs here. There's barbed wire here. But the finish line is right there. We got to run through so many obstacles just to get to the finish line. We've already known all this at this point. I think we're at the point, we're numb to that at this point.
I'm not numb.
We're numb. We're numb to it at this point. But you know what? We're finding different ways. And now it's, oh, shit. That back door. Oh, I didn't know you. Yeah. We've got it.
Hank said the school for trades, you have to pay for it. Yep. William Penn taught us trades for free. Right. And they closed the school. It was a sad day.
Let me ask you this.
In Harrisburg.
Let me ask you this question. Because I mean, it's still sitting there. Would that turn around our youth altogether? Everything that's going on in this city, would that alone turn it around?
There is not one thing alone that will turn our kids around. There is not. But when you take away options, you lead them down a certain path.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But it's so hard. It just seems so tough. Every time you see somebody trying to put it up, another one is trying to knock it down. So, you know, I mean, people are numb, and it does frustrate me, and I get it. But we need to do better. I mean, because our inner city kids thinking that football is the way out, basketball is the way out. But don't get me wrong. Like when they're at youth, I mean, that is the way out for them to stay off the streets and all that. But here's the thing: we gotta say to ourselves, and we gotta get little Jimmy and say, "Yo, listen, man, you're not gonna make the NFL. I'm gonna break it down to you the numbers on how you're not gonna make it to the NFL. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I want you to make the NFL, but I'm gonna show you the numbers, and after the numbers, I'm gonna show you the hard work you gotta put in, and I want you to then make that decision. But I do not want you to then say, well, I can't do that. I don't want to be your dream shatterer, but I want to be your reality leader. Because that's how it is. Like, you got to tell the youth, hey, Jimmy, you want to be Justin Jefferson, but you can't catch for.
Joe Robinson said, that's right. It's a variety of issues requiring a variety of solutions.
Right.
Right. So
now you have to have the leaders. Now you have to have the right leaders in the right position. Less than
before the integration of overseas basketball teams, less than 1% made it to the NBA. Less than 1% made it to the NBA. Now, they have the whole international league that they pull from. So if it was less than 1% when they were just pulling from colleges,
right?
Now they're pulling from Asia, France, the world. So
think about the percentage now at that. Now look at that percent. That percent went from
less than one
to literally like it's like me throwing a penny in a football field and saying, go get it.
Go get it. That's exactly what it's saying. That's exactly what it's saying. And so I just AAU 2. Oh, Hangry said AAU 2. They're pulling from AAU 2.
Absolutely.
And then we had that other league where the Bulls was real fancy.
Oh, the AN1.
The AN1.
That messed up basketball for a little while.
You know, I just think when we're trying to educate our children while they're in the high school, and I'm sure emphasis is really not on sports all the time. I'm sure we have some teachers that are trying to tell them to prepare for life after sports or life if you don't make it. I'm sure there's some teachers trying to prepare them, but our children's mind thinking, because I scored 12 points a game, I'm going to the league.
Absolutely not.
You ain't even going to Division I.
I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't. No, now that I would not say. A kid that's scoring 12 points a game, you have exposure out of this world. Like it's like I could find a guy in Kenya that's balling right now. Like it's like that now. Like again, it goes back to technology. Technology gets you to the point that you can sit at home and view someone across the world.
I agree.
So
I absolutely agree.
It gets to that point to where like you can find a diamond in the rough without.
I agree. But you found diamond in the rough before technology.
And how hard was it though?
But man, listen, Dr. J wasn't in no major school.
No, but Dr. J was also going to the Rucker, and everybody was seeing them at that point.
And the Rucker was who was watching? Who wasn't watching on TV?
You weren't, but
everybody who went to New York.
Word of mouth was powerful back then.
So all I'm saying is, technology is good, but it ain't like the word won't get out. That's all I'm saying.
Word of mouth is always the most powerful.
Yeah.
Advertising.
Hank Green says, player from Harrisburg. You know what, Hank? And this is the only thing that has baffled me. We have not, and it's coming though. We got some boys coming up, but we have not had a pro basketball player from Harrisburg.
Better look real soon, because I'm telling you, that Chase Westwood, he's going to be right.
I mean, we've had him.
He's going to be right.
We've had him from Carlisle.
Yes.
We've had him from Reading.
Yes. We almost had one in Harrisburg, Quincy Watt.
Yep. We almost had Quincy.
Quincy took him to the Final Four, had him at the Final Four. Him and who was it? Lynn.
Yeah.
Something.
Come on. Yeah. But so yes, there has to be something other than sports. Has to be something other than sports. Has to be, listen, med school? Man, that is expensive.
But med school, you also got to look, that's like 12 years.
Yeah, that's expensive.
That's a total commitment. That's a total commitment.
I'm just saying, America, I'm just saying, we need to stop this. Some of these jobs that we can train our people.
We definitely can.
We can train them. You don't have to.
I think
I've seen a guy walking around with the camera, with the news station. I'm going, that ain't hard.
No.
I'm like, that ain't hard.
It's not.
All you got to do is be able to carry the thing. Hit the button. Give them the little signs, whatever they give them.
Zoom in and out. Do this, do that.
Come on, y'all.
It is a little bit more intricate than that, but I get what you're saying.
Well, until you actually look at the camera, you're going to be surprised how easy it is.
Oh.
You don't see them doing this, do you?
No.
No, you see them doing this.
Right.
Because it got to be steady.
Right.
It has to be steady. So he puts it on his shoulder and he goes 3, 2,
or it's on
1.
a tripod and you just going natural. Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. Right. You can teach somebody that. But I heard somebody say, I heard my nurse friend say, it's a scam.
What?
This college thing. It's a scam. It keeps our kids in debt. It's a scam.
I want my child to be an entrepreneur. If he's an entrepreneur, I'm good. I would like for him to have full scholarship, academic or whatever. It's got to be a free ride, man, because like you got to find. It's getting to the point, like you just said, it's a scam. It's getting to the point you don't want to even send your kid to a college now. You want him to find his own.
Listen to Wayne. Wayne said these welders out here buying 90,000 brand new F-250s with a training certificate.
That's all it is.
And this is what I'm trying to say. is that this guy is not in debt.
Nope.
He's making a bunch of money.
Yup.
Because somebody taught him a skill with a certificate. And guess what? The certificate just said he's qualified to do whatever. And then when he got on the job, somebody taught him.
That's all it takes. I think it takes just that one, like you said earlier, opportunity.
And so Hank says we have been taught to swing for the fences, and everything else is a backup plan. So we haven't had contingency plans, is what you're saying. So we haven't had contingency plans. My best friend Darryl always says, "Oh, what's your contingency?" No matter what plan I've ever come up with, he says, "Kenny, what's your contingency?" You have to have a backup plan. You have to. You have to.
You have to have a B. You have to have a B, C, and even a D.
Yeah.
Especially when you got kids.
Yeah.
There is no. That's one thing I did learn as a father in 5 years I've been a father. It's just there is no. I'll try it tomorrow. No, you gotta do it now.
Yeah. The Bible says, train up a child in the way they should go.
Preach it, brother.
The Bible says, train up a child in the way they should go. Now, the Bible was talking about training them up in the word that they won't forget it. But let's just train our kids up to be successful.
I just got a thing here, guys. What up, Com? You already know what it is. He said, I make sure I explain this to my athletes. I don't care what division you go to. Free is free. I agree with that. I agree with that 110%. Like, I don't care if you're 1, 2, 3, or even if you go to JUCO. Like, free's free. I love free 99. Free 99 is the greatest. Free 99. Free 99 is the greatest.
Love you too, ever. Man. Call me in 2 days. Call me tomorrow, man.
You already know.
So listen. Our kids are trainable. Our kids are smart.
They're very.
Our kids are smart. Don't tell me they can't learn.
I don't like that word. Can't. That's got to be out of the vocabulary.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Quit, America, get that stereotype out that black people are lazy. Get that out of here. We built this whole country. We built this whole country, and y'all didn't build nothing, but we lazy. Come on, y'all. It's time to change. Leave Ariel alone. Let her be black. Let her be black. This is, we talked about that in our podcast about parenting. That's right. Parenting is key. Now, the next subject is, now hold on. Now, part 2 of all this conversation is, we're the parents.
Whoa. Let me sit up.
We're the parents.
Let me sit up. Let me put you there. I'll tell you where the parents are.
We're the parents.
I'll tell you. So now it doesn't go to all of them. Because I mean, when it comes down to the parents, there are a lot that really are there. Do not get it twisted.
Yes, you're right.
But let me, I'm gonna throw this at you. How can a child be a child to a child?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's where we're at.
That's where we at.
So we're questioning a parent, but we're questioning a child that's 16 years old that has a child that is 4 years old or something like that in that sense. And that's crazy.
Nellie Rose says, those that have accomplished need to reach back and bring others along.
This is what I'll say about that.
Come on now.
When we come down to it, when we look at wealth, how do you get wealthy? What's the first thing you want to do? You want to buy your mom a house. You want to buy her this, right? What does that Jewish guy do when he gets wealthy? He gives it to his kids. Our generation, our wealth goes down. Theirs always goes up.
That's right.
We need to turn that around.
And say, this is how we do it.
That is huge in that sense. That's huge in that sense. Because that's where it is, and that's right now with us right now. There's nothing wrong with what we're doing and taking care of our mom and dad like that, but we have to start flipping that to where.
So Miss Nellie, hold on. Miss Nellie, let me ask you this question. We have to break, right? It said, Miss Nellie, so we have to break the Willie Lynch mentality. That's right, Miss Nellie. But Miss Nellie, What are some ways that we can reach back? I know I have mentored comedians in this local area. I have given feedback. I have been given encouragement. I can't tell you how to tell your jokes, but I can just suggest what is funny and what is not funny.
Right.
And a lot of people have taken my advice and they are doing well right now. But Mama Rose, yeah, call in and tell us. 717-889-7181. I'm sorry, y'all. The conversation's been so good. Mm-hmm. I forgot to give y'all the number a bunch of times. I'm sorry. 717-889-7181. Because we only got, I told you this was gonna go fast.
It went real fast.
I told you this was gonna go fast.
But when you hit the corner.
Oh, well, when you hit the corner, that's what happens. It goes fast on the corner. Yeah. So we have to reach back to our youth.
Absolutely.
We have to show them that
there's
how to do it.
There's a better way out.
Yeah.
There's not one or two ways out.
Benzina said it's got to be a part 2. We will have a part 2, Benzina, with more content. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because these are the conversations we need to be having.
Right.
With our children. Now, believe me, financial literacy is key. Mm-hmm. We need to start teaching our kids the art of saving.
Buying back the block.
Yes. We always want to, that was a street term for a while. We're going to buy back the block.
But look at it.
Listen,
yeah, we want to look at, when you look at
but buy it back then.
Yeah. Grandma's house, right? Just sitting there. Think about it. Grandma's house sitting there, right? You got about 8-10 of the relatives all in there. Well, right beside Grandma's house was an investor that went over there, flipped that house, and now it is, we'll say, 200K now.
Yeah.
Why can't we do that to Grandma's house?
I grew up at 635 Emerald Street. I want y'all to understand what I'm getting ready to say to y'all. I grew up at 635 Emerald Street. I think my earliest recollection of the rent. Now, my brother and my sister, they're on here. I don't know what the rent was. I think my earliest remembrance is about $200.
All right.
It is now 2022. That rent for that house is about $800 to $900. Now, this is the tripped out part. When I went to the door to look, went up to the house when it was empty, my initials are still on the brick.
Oh, wow. That means nothing's been done.
That means nothing has been done to that house. That is a shame. Mm-hmm. Joyce Russell, this is your first cousin watching with you. Joyce, I love you, but I know you, my cousin Joyce. Check out our podcast tomorrow night. Big Chuck, the landlord, featuring Hank Green and Danielle, 7:30. Peace and love. Well, what's the name of the podcast? The name of the podcast is Big Chuck. Lil Wayne said, "Wow, yes, Lil Wayne, 635 Emerald Street. My initials are still on the wall." Now, Lil Wayne. I'm not talking about engraved, Lil Wayne. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about carved in. That's not what I'm talking about.
You mean you just wrote it in?
I'm talking about just wrote it.
Oh, wow. It wasn't even painted over.
Uh-oh, we got a call. Oh, okay. That's not a call. Well, Ladies and gentlemen, it went fast.
Yes, it did.
It went fast. So, you know what I can always say? I can't control what happens on the corners of New York, D.C., Baltimore, or Chicago. But I can always control what happens on Kenny's Corner. I'll check y'all out on next Thursday, part 2.
I already know what it is. I'll holler at y'all. Thanks for watching. Check me out on the Skyboxx, Kenny Corner. I really support all the support, man. Y'all be good to yourselves.
2X.
Be good. 2X. All right. That was perfect. Pretty good.
You
job.
did a great job.
I appreciate it. Now you know you gotta go. I need your line. Let me call this dude.
You did a great job.
This guy telling me that my joint was crazy. All right, let me do this.